If you are used to crisp 4K drone shots and stabilized gimbal footage, stop watching now. Seriously, what you're about to see is grainy. The colors are washed out, and I'm pretty sure my hand was shaking the entire time. But this is a genuine time capsule. I just found a VCD of my trip to Shanghai and the surrounding region from 2006, nearly 20 years ago. Let's hit play and go back in time. In 2006, Shanghai was on the brink of becoming the global megacity it is today. But places like Xitang and Suzhou still felt like they were frozen in the Ming Dynasty. We visited UNESCO's sites before they were even famous, saw Tom Cruise Mission Impossible the third filming locations just months after the movie came out, and drank tea in villages that haven't changed in centuries. Come with me on this bumpy, pixelated ride through history. Our first stop was Xitang, a 1,000-year-old water town near Shanghai. Even on this blurry disc, you can see why it's gorgeous. Look at those 104 ancient bridges and the covered walkways along the canals. See those birds? That's cormorant fishing. It's a 1,300-year-old tradition where fishermen used trained birds to catch fish. It's rare to see it this clearly now. But here's the cool part for movie buffs. In 2006, Mission Impossible the Third had just come out starring Tom Cruise. He famously ran through these exact or covered corridors we are walking in right now. Back then, local restaurants were already putting up signs saying Tom Cruise ate here. We also stopped at Chongfu Hall, a massive Ming and Qing dynasty mansion, and grabbed some lo mai kai, steamed pork with rice from a street vendor. The picture quality is terrible, but that food looked amazing. Next, we headed to Hangzhou to see the Leifeng Pagoda. This thing has a dramatic history. Originally built in 975 AD, It actually collapsed in 1924. The version we are seeing here was rebuilt in 2002, just 4 years before this trip. What's wild is that they built this modern 71-meter tower over the ancient ruins, which are protected by glass underneath. You can see the elevators and AC units, a very 2000s approach to preserving history. It's famous for the legend of the white snake, and honestly, the sunset view here, even through VCD compression, is iconic. Next day, we started at Huagang Guanyu Park. If you look closely past the pixels, you can spot the peony garden and even some peacocks wandering around. There's a famous red carp pond here too. Then we hopped on a standard tourist boat for a cruise around West Lake. Fun fact, in 2006, when we filmed this, West Lake wasn't a UNESCO World Heritage Site yet. It didn't get that status until later, but you can already see why it deserved it. We passed the 3 pools mirroring the moon. You know the scene on the 1 yuan banknote? Seeing the Leifeng and Baochu pagodas from the water gives you a totally different perspective, even if my camera work makes me look seasick. You can't go to Hangzhou without tea. We went to Longjing village, the birthplace of Dragon Well green tea. It's southwest of the lake, surrounded by misty, terraced plantations. We sat in a traditional house and sampled the authentic stuff. It's pricey, but watching them brew it right there in the village, worth every penny. This stop was heavy with history. We visited the memorial of General Yu Fei near West Lake. Yu Fei was a Song dynasty hero who fought against the Jin dynasty but was falsely accused and killed by the corrupt Prime Minister Jin Hui. See those iron figures kneeling in front of the tomb? That's Jin Hui and his co-conspirators. For centuries, locals have spat on these statues to show their disdain for his betrayal. Next, we went to Suzhou, known as the Venice of the East. First up, Tiger Hill. This place is 2,500 years old. The main attraction is the Yunyan Pagoda, or also known as the Leaning Tower of China. It leans about 3.5 degrees and has been standing like that for over 1,000 years. Legend says the sword pool nearby is the burial site of King He Lu, guarded by a white tiger. We also checked out Longjing Villa for some incredible bonsai trees. The bamboo groves here were so dense, the camera struggled to adjust the exposure, but you get the vibe. Still in Suzhou, we visited the Lingering Garden. This is one of the top 4 classical gardens in China. It dates back to 1593 and was already a UNESCO site by the time we visited in 2006. It's divided into 4 themed sections connected by these beautiful covered walkways. The central garden has this amazing grotto made of yellow granite. It's a masterclass in Qing Dynasty architecture. Compared to the bustling streets we see later, this felt like stepping into a painting. Okay, enough quiet gardens and ancient tombs. Hold on to your seats because we are heading back to Shanghai, and the energy shift is insane. From silent tea villages to the busiest shopping street on earth, the contrast between the old China we just saw and this new China is shocking. Welcome to Nanjing Road. In 2006, this was already the premier commercial hub of China. We walked the east section, which is pedestrian only, packed with souvenir shops and historic department stores. You can hear the Dang Dang tourist trolley in the background if you listen closely. That night, we checked out the Oriental Pearl TV Tower. At 468 meters, this was the tallest structure in China until 2007. Those spheres look so futuristic, especially against the 2006 skyline. We went up to the observation deck for a 360-degree view of the Huangpu River. The glass might be dirty in this footage, but the scale of Pudong was just starting to explode. Next, we visited Yu Garden in the Old City, and this place has an incredible story. It was built by Pan Yunduan, a Ming-era governor of Sichuan province, starting in 1559. He built it for his father, Pan En, a famous minister, and his parents to enjoy in their old age. The name Yu means Garden of Peace and Comfort. Pan Yunduan was no scholarly slouch. He designed each pavilion and courtyard to be named after pieces from poetry and made each detail important. But here's the thing, his extreme perfectionism led to 18 years of construction. By 1577, the Pan family was essentially bankrupt. By the beginning of the Qing dynasty, the gardens had fallen into disrepair until rich merchants restored and expanded them. Check out the Grand Rockery. It's a 12 meters high, about 39 feet, made of 2,000 tons of rare yellow stones brought all the way from Wukang in Zhejiang province. Each rock was fused using rice glue and limestone to create cliffs, winding paths, and gorges. It was purportedly designed by famous Ming Dynasty garden artist Jiangnan. The pavilion perched on top was known as the Pavilion for Viewing and was once the tallest structure in Shanghai. And this is the exquisite jade rock, perhaps Shanghai's most famous stone. It's riddled with stones and fishes, originally from Lake Tai. Legend has it that Emperor Huizong of the Northern Song dynasty commissioned it between 1100 to 1126 AD, but the ship carrying it sank in the Huangpu River. Pan Yunduan later retrieved it. When you light incense at its bottom, smoke flows from every opening. Pan Yunduan loved this rock so much, he built a study to look directly out onto it. The entire compound has more than 30 halls, divided into 6 regions by tall, white walls with dragon walls, iconic rolling grey tile ridges ending with ornate dragon heads. The most stunning one is titled Dragon Crossing the Clouds. And get this, there's a small toad tucked beneath the dragon's chin. In Chinese mythology, the dragon represents auspicious power and luck, while a toad represents longevity. Together, they make a formidable pair. We also visited the Hall of Heralding Spring, or Dian Chun Tang. This is where the secret Small Sword Society plotted to join the Taiping Rebellion based in Nanjing. In 1853, they staged an armed uprising against corrupt officials and excessive taxation, captured the walled city of Shanghai and ruled for a year. Today, there's a small collection of uprising artifacts here, including weapons and coins minted by the rebels. The garden has over 40 scenic spots, including the Sansui Hall, originally named Leisure Hall, built with 5 commodious rooms in the Qing dynasty. Yu Garden is near the Yu Yuan Tourist Mart, the Hu Xingting Tea House and the Yu Garden Bazaar. It's now a key site under state-level protection. Our next stop was the Jade Buddha Temple, or U4C, peacefully nestled in bustling downtown Shanghai in the Putuo district. This is considered one of Shanghai's top 10 attractions. The temple houses 2 sacred Jade Buddha statues imported from Myanmar. The sitting Jade Buddha is 1.95 meters tall. The reclining Jade Buddha is smaller, only 0.96 meter tall, and represents Sakyamuni Buddha's expression when leaving the world. Our last night was spent at the Bund. This 1.5 kilometer promenade is the ultimate symbol of Shanghai. On one side, you have these 52 historic European-style buildings from the British concession era. Gothic, Art Deco, all lit up. On the other side, the modern Pudong skyline. Looking back at this footage, nearly 20 years later, it's strange. Shanghai has changed so much since 2006. Some of these spots are more polished now. Some are more crowded. But seeing it through this shaky, low-resolution VCD lens makes it feel intimate. It reminds me that travel isn't about perfect video quality. It's about the feeling of being there. The smells of the tea, the sounds of the boats, and the awe of history. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, please hit that like button. It really helps dig up more old content like this. Do you have any old VHS tapes or DVDs from your travels, gathering dust in the attic? Let me know in the comments what year and where they are from. I might just digitize mine and make a part 2. Don't forget to subscribe for more retro travel adventures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!